Hey guys, before you watch the actual video, what I'm recording right now, I recorded after what you're about to watch. And I just wanted to say I went back and watched a little bit of it to make sure that it worked. And I realized that the lighting where I was sitting is really terrible. Compare it to the lighting from now to what you're about to see. But that's life. Here's the video. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Freedom of the Seas. It is day 7, and I realized I haven't really been doing a whole lot of specifically vlogging. For those of you who don't know, vlogging is like when you take the camera with you where you're doing something and you pretend like the camera is like observing, is like a friend. And I try to do that a lot so that you guys have the feeling that you're coming with me. That's sort of like my motto, is that I want to show you what it's like to be certain places. And I haven't been doing it on the sea days on the ship just because I realized, I don't know, we're kind of having really chill sea days. But I thought I would just pick up the camera and talk with you guys for a little bit because I know that you like those videos too. So I'm sitting here on the couch. Here's my little friend. I asked you guys on Facebook what this is supposed to be, and there were some pretty funny replies, like speaking of Facebook and internet and stuff like that, I can tell you not all Voom internet is the same on Royal Caribbean. The Voom internet on the Harmony was amazing. It was like faster than my internet at home. It was fast enough that I could do that live stream that I did, and the internet here on board, there's no way that this is fast enough to do a live stream. It's fast enough to, you know, like slowly download a YouTube video or something like that, and when I upload a video, like a 5-minute video, when I uploaded the cabin tour this morning, it took over an hour. So that's I wouldn't say that that's amazing internet, but it's definitely better than it was like 6 years ago when I started cruising. So first world problems. All right, here we go. I asked, is it a heart? Is it an ape? A pretzel? What is it? And Joan Jensen said, a sumo wrestler with a scarf wrapped around his head. Yes, I see it. Molly Susan said, it's the SNL guy. We're gonna pump you up. What are some other funny things here? Looks like someone's spending some quality time on the toilet after too much Johnny Rockets. Angelo David Alvier. Good. Yeah, if you don't follow me on Facebook, it's Very Unofficial Travel Guides, or Morgan's Very Unofficial Travel Guides, I think, on Facebook. And I would just recommend doing that. Not only because I like to hear from you guys, but also there's just more happens over there than just here on YouTube in the comments and stuff like that. So come on over, check it out. What did I do today? We got up and went to the Windjammer for breakfast. I mean, that's not a surprise. And I went and did Zumba on the pool deck. Zumba's like dance aerobics. It was a nice, good workout. I was really sweaty at the end, but I continued to work out by doing a long walk around the ship, upstairs and around and downstairs and around, and managed to burn quite a few calories, which is good because I've definitely been taking in a lot of calories too, not only just with the food, but with the alcohol. I think that's something that people forget, at least that I kind of forgot about it, that cocktails are calories too, and it's like the bad kind of calories. It is just sugar, basically. So, yeah. Oh well. Anyways, I'm glad that I got the chance to go do Zumba, and I did go to the gym once and spend a lot of time on the treadmill. I think that was the first day, actually, the second day. And maybe I'll do it tomorrow, too. I don't know. Tomorrow's our last day on board, our sea day, so it's kind of winding down. Oh, I know what I can tell you. I went around and recorded the top deck part of the ship tour, so I'm getting better at ship tours. I used to not really have a system, and editing the ship tours together was just a real pain in the butt because I would have to go through so much footage and sort it out. And now I found a much better way to do it, and I think it's a much better way for you to watch it as well than like if you watch some of my older ship tours, like the Mariner and the Navigator, back when I was still trying to be like CNN Travel or whatever. I think that the way I do it now is is more fun. I don't know. It's definitely more fun to edit, I'll tell you that much. And I got an idea for a video I want to do. I'll probably record it somewhere here on board tomorrow, and it's going to be called 5 Types of Holes You Meet on a Cruise. So look forward to that video coming soon, and I know that a lot of you are going to really appreciate the information that I give in that video. I did some swimming this afternoon, and I hung out in the sauna and the steam room, which is nice, and it's included in the price of your cruise here on the Freedom. In fact, I think on every royal ship I've been on, it's always been included in the price, except on the Harmony. So it's weird. It's one thing I'm noticing, that there's some inconsistencies across the board on Royal Caribbean ships. Not necessarily bad things, but I don't know. It's as a vacationer, I think some things would be better if it was like the same all across the board. So if you book one ship, you know what you're getting. I don't know. Does that make sense? Not a big complaint, but just something I noticed. That being said, compared to Norwegian Cruise Lines, none of the Norwegian cruise ships that we've been on have had free free steam rooms and saunas and like that kind of area. It was always something you had to pay extra for. Tonight, we are going to, I think when we're done here, when I'm done here, Marcus is out on the balcony reading a book. The bed's all messed up because we had a really fantastic afternoon nap. How I love my afternoon naps on cruise ships. And we are going to go down to the casino and try our hand at some blackjack. We usually just play the slot machines, but they're having a special today where the tables are low limit, so like $3. And I think I'm going to try to play some blackjack. I mean, we play blackjack when we have friends over at home. We play like little blackjack tournaments, like for just for a little bit of money, and I enjoy it. And the reason I don't do it when I go to Vegas or here in the casino here is just because the limits are like $10, and that's, if you're not winning, then your money disappears really quickly. So we're gonna do that, and then tonight is the musical show Once Upon a Time, and I'm wondering, is that the show I saw on Harmony? It might be. I don't know. I'll find out tonight. And then later tonight is the famous Quest game show, which is always very entertaining to watch, and it can be fun to participate in. I have participated before, but I will not be doing it this time. And I'm going to try really hard to stick to those words. I know what I forgot to tell you. There was a martini tasting this afternoon, and I didn't go. I know, you're gonna freak out. I'm sure you're mad already, but let me tell you something. The first time I did like a martini tasting, or it was actually the margarita tasting on board a ship, was on the Norwegian Epic, our transatlantic from Miami to Barcelona. That was the first time I saw something like that. It was $15, and we learned 6 different margarita recipes and got 6 different margaritas, and they were like in on the rocks glass. So they weren't like mini margaritas, they were almost basically full-size margaritas, and that cost $15 plus tip. Then also on that cruise they had these the martini tasting. I think it was on that cruise, or maybe it was the getaway. And then it was the same deal. It was $15, and we got 6 little martinis, and we learned 6 martini recipes, got 6 little martinis, and they were really strong, and it was a good, very good deal. Then the next time I did something like that was on the Harmony, and you saw the video of it. I think there we got 5, I think it was 5 martinis, and that was 20 or 24? Something like that. I know it was more than Norwegian with less drinks. So I went down to ask about the martini tasting, or the martini workshop here. It was going to be at 3 o'clock, and now it costs $29, and it's for 4 mini drinks. So I just decided I'm not going to do that. I would rather spend my $29. What is that? 12, 24? That's like almost three. Why don't I just go and order 3 normal martinis? I know how to make them. So, yeah, I'm sorry. No martini tasting video this time. And I hope that you're not disappointed. And, yeah, that's the day so far, and that's what's going to happen tonight. And I'm having a really good time. Feeling very relaxed, and that's a good thing. My real life job has been really stressful in a good way. Lots going on, but lots to do. And that's why I'm really happy to be on this cruise, especially with the 2 sea days in the beginning, the 2 sea days at the end. Did we have 2 sea days in the beginning? I think so. Yeah, this was a really good itinerary. I think it was, we got on board, we had 2 sea days, and then we did Labadee, St. Martin, St. Kitts, and now 2 sea days, and then Miami. Highly recommend it. And I know I've mentioned him before, but because he was a really big help with this cruise again, I have to say hello to Josh at cruisesbyjosh.com. Please, if you need a travel agent for anything, but mostly for cruises, get in touch with Josh, tell him I sent you. It means a lot to me, and I'm sure it would mean a lot to him, and he's a really great guy, and that's my 2 cents there. I'm Morgan from the Very Unofficial Travel Guides, and I look forward to showing you a little bit more of the ship, and we're going to be in Miami for 4 days when we get off the ship, and I have some fun things planned there too. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. What other things can I say? Free Harambe.